Don't sweat it. It's a Stay Cool Summer on Twin Cities Live. Now from the studios of 5 Eyewitness News, here are Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Twin Cities Live on this Tuesday. We can officially, because here in the Metro it is above 80 degrees, we can now say it's Stay Cool Summer.
Oh, we can. We were just starting it off slow.
Yeah, we couldn't really say it yesterday, but I think it's more appropriate to say it today. So anyway, welcome into the show. How are you doing?
Doing very well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a good Tuesday so far.
It is a good Tuesday. It is grad party season, you guys. Everybody is talking about graduations. I know a lot of people hosting grad parties. You're going to them. You got all sorts of stuff. We're going to get some ideas on how you can elevate a grad party or whatever crowd you're feeding. We have a caterer here to boost a fruit salad, make it really fun. This sounds delicious. And then make your favorite food, slaw. It's an elevated slaw.
Well, thankfully it's an elevated slaw, because if it was just slaw,
you don't
I
like
would tell
lowbrow
them,
slaw.
Yeah, I don't want lowbrow slaw. I don't want peasant slaw.
No.
It's got to be the highfalutin slaw. So hopefully, I'll get a chance to eat that as well. We can show you guys that recipe.
I love a slaw.
I know you love it. I know a lot of people out there love it.
I kind of prefer it to a salad. I mean, I just think it's crunchier. You don't have to panic when you put the dressing on it and then just freak out that it's going to get all mushy.
I know. I just have kind of a love-hate with cabbage itself.
Okay.
I like kimchi. I don't always like just fresh cabbage.
Oh, fair.
And to be honest, I've said this before, most of the slaws I had when I was a kid is the store-bought slaw. It's from the deli, and it's usually really goopy and really creamy, and
sweet.
It's ugh, what is this,
Yeah.
But because of the show, I've had better slaw.
Okay, you are improving.
Well, the kids are out of school. I don't know about yours yet.
My kids go to school until August, and then they go back right after that. But then they have 800 days off during the year. None of it makes sense. No, we love our kids' school.
That's right.
But our kids are wrapping up tomorrow.
That's right. Well, even though most kids are out of school, it doesn't mean that learning has to stop. So we take you to Learning RX, and Kelly Hansen's going to explain how it can help folks of all ages, not just your kiddos. It can actually help everybody, including us.
So genius. Okay, we are making this a Stay Cool Summer, as Ben mentioned, and one of the best ways to stay cool is the refreshing feel of a lake breeze. The breeze is even better if you're on the water on a boat. Our reporter Kristen Hobrecht, look at her assigning herself
look at all that vitamin
to
D.
afternoons on Lake Minnetonka. Not a bad gig, Kristen.
Hey, do you see how I did this?
You're very smart, my friend.
And I think Matt Surwey, you must have got his cell phone number and told him to drum up a picture-perfect day, Elizabeth, because that's what it is out here on Lake Minnetonka. But tell you what, this is what we Minnesotans, we wait all winter long for this. The sun on our skin, the lake breeze in our hair, a few waves coming at you, you never know. But not everyone has access to a boat. And if you have your own boat, I mean, that comes with a lot of responsibility and a lot of money. You're paying for the storage rentals. In the off season, you're paying for the slip fees, the maintenance, the gas, all the rest. And so that's where Tonka Boat Rentals comes into play. They're your hassle-free way to get out on the water and look at all this picture-perfect scenery. So they do all the work for you. We've got two captains, Eric and Jeff. One's a pipe fitter, one is a teacher. We're going to meet them a little later in the show. We're going to talk about the fleet of boats that they have and how you can really customize your experience on the water, whether you want to go swimming, you want to go tubing, you want to do a dinner cruise and stop at Maynard's or Fletcher's. We'll tell you all about that coming up a little bit later in the show and how you can really make this an unforgettable summer.
This is great, Kristen.
Yeah.
I need some SPF.
Really?
Where's my sunscreen?
Yeah, make sure. Where's your boat boy?
Gotta go lather it on.
Yeah, where's your cocktail at?
Does it come with that? Somebody do a little serving?
Just water, water. No cabana boy out here.
All right, thanks, Kristen.
Yeah, thanks, Kristen.
We'll check in with you.
That's going to be probably an add-on if you want a cabana boy.
I think so too.
A boat boy.
I think so too.
I think rentals for everything is the better way to go.
You got to stop owning all this stuff. The better thing is to have friends who own it, and then the second best is to rent it.
Yeah.
Owning it is the bottom of the barrel.
I know.
Do you know the amount of times that I hear you be like, I got to get back out to that cabin? Ugh.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Yes. We don't need to go into all the times that I complain about it.
I know. Well, there's a lot to fix. There's a lot to take care of. And I know that you appreciate it and you're grateful that you have the resources to have it. But it also, there's a big trade-off. Having friends with cabins is a fabulous thing.
Yeah, I mean, it is sort of the new wave that I think a lot of younger kids are going towards. Is like not even, we were told our generation, like, buy a home, it's the best way to get equity and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you got to build your credit and none of that.
I know.
And I think nowadays it's like, rent until you really know where you want to be. Then maybe go for your forever home. But
yeah.
anyway,
There's a lot to figure out.
Go.
What about buying a business? Because we've got some foodie news in town. Our friend Katie Gertis from Angel Food Bakery. She's got some big news. Oh my gosh, here's some old
Here's
video.
a throwback.
Wow, look at that.
2018.
She, so Katie owns Angel Food Bakery. I know, that was in my short, really dark hair days. That was kind of fun. I could do that again, maybe for a hot minute. I don't know.
Yeah, it grows back.
It totally does. So Katie bought Amy's Cupcake Shop in Hopkins, and they announced it yesterday.
Awesome.
Amy has been on Twin Cities Live quite a few times. Katie's mom owns Hell's Kitchen, so this is really exciting. And I think it's kind of emotional too, because they're working together to transition the shop in a move they say is going to be gradual. Amy, the owner of Amy's Cupcake Shop, who is just beloved and so wonderful, she was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2022. She's gone through chemo, radiation, 10 surgeries.
Ooh, man.
And so I think getting to have this partnership and then pass it along is going to be really beneficial for both parties.
Yeah, so it's really fun. They also don't plan to close the shop for the transition. And so for the time being, the bakery will remain Amy's Cupcake Shop, and eventually it'll be renamed Angel Food Bakery. So that'll take some time.
Well, they're both doing such great stuff. And I'm sure, you know, Amy just has all these different projects and amazing things going on. So we're just wishing her the absolute best, and excited for Katie. Katie, you get some more work. Ooh.
More work
You get
for
another baby to take care of.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
But it's equally exciting, though. You know,
Yes.
these new projects, I'm sure, kind of gets the juices flowing.
She's just, Katie's so good. She just brought us donuts to celebrate National Donut Day last week. You were out, and she brought treats in, and they're just so good.
Yeah. Yeah,
wonderful.
I can only imagine. Maybe she'll deliver more when I'm around.
Yeah.
How about that?
Katie, bring some over. And don't sleep on the jalapeno cream cheese pretzels at Angel Food Bakery. They are ridiculous. You would love it.
Sounds yummy. Well, the kitchen pantry scientist, Liz Heineke, is here during our Twin Cities Live at 4 p.m. So we wanted to try some kitchen experiments.
Okay, this is
kinda
very
got
fun.
us thinking.
Yeah,
Yes.
it did. Mike actually told us about this. He said that he got really sucked into this Instagram video showing some kitchen hacks. Should we take a look?
Yeah, let's do it.
If I drop blueberries into water, the ones that are fully ripe and more sweet will sink to the very bottom. The ones not as ripe and more tart will float right on top. If I wrap the top of bananas with tin foil like this, it will slow the ripening process, helping your bananas to last longer. If I drop an egg into water, it should sink to the bottom just like this. If instead it floats to the top, it likely went bad.
Okay. So we're going to test some of these out. We're going to try the blueberry one. Got it?
I like him.
I like him too.
I follow him as well, and he always has great little tips.
What
and
is
hacks.
it? Health with Corey?
Yeah, Corey. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name.
Okay.
But anyway, he's really good.
All right, so
really
we're going to try the blueberry one, and we're going to see how it goes. So the ones that sink are the juiciest and the ripest, and then the ones that float
basically are not. Yeah, they're going to be
I wonder if that
tart
means
and
they
not.
like dried out or something.
Yeah, I'm guessing they probably dried out because they would be more air-filled, I guess, and that's why they would float.
Okay. All right, let's do a few. You want to do a couple handfuls, do you think?
Yeah, just throw. I mean, we probably have enough. So I guess you just basically scoop out the floaters and then throw those
Well, I think
out.
we should compare. So I think we should each taste one that sank on the bottom and then one that floats on the top and see what we think. What do you think?
I think that's a great plan.
Okay.
Now there's no indication of like how long you have to do this. I'm guessing it's just like it's an immediate thing, right?
Well, it's floating. Yeah, I mean, look at them.
Well, so that one was on the bottom and then it started floating up.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. So
I didn't notice
he did not say that there was actually a time limit. I'm just going to go with, for our sake, let's just try it now.
This is like, when you cook mussels, like if they open up or if they don't open. If they don't open, you're not supposed to eat them.
don't eat them.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the bottom one first.
Okay,
I'm going to
so I'm
taste
gonna
the good one first. They're yummy. Oh, yeah. Gosh, blueberries are so good.
It's a good blueberry.
Yeah, that's a good
All right.
blueberry.
I already did grab one off the top.
Okay, now I'm going to try the one off the top. Okay, it's
think-
like a little mealier.
I think that's right. That one almost doesn't have any flavor.
Yeah, it's not.
Is that the right word, mealy?
Mine had like a mealy texture. Like.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it again.
Let's try it. Now I'm really curious because I'm like, wait, the first one was really good.
Okay, those are good. Those are the bottom. Those were sweet, and they were not the mealy texture.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's a little bit more snap to the ones that I've had on the bottom.
And this one's mealy. Wow, that's great. So this is what you do. You got to put your blueberries in water, and then you scoop off the top ones and feed them to your chickens. Did you see the video that I posted? My chickens eating blueberries?
Oh, I did not see
yesterday?
that.
Oh, it's very calming. And then the bottom ones you save for yourself.
See, we would do something different. We'd skim off the top. We'd give those to Wells.
Okay.
Because he wouldn't care, and he would just, he just sees food and eats food.
Wellsy.
So then the rest of us can have the blueberries off the bottom.
Okay. All right, very good.
I like that little trick. So try that one at home as well.
Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, he's a good follow.
Yeah.
All right, so we found another hack, a little kitchen trick online, and this has to do with watermelons. And we're going to be entering really prime watermelon season.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want to eat them all the time.
Yes. So according to Southern Living, you can see that right there. So basically, there's the diagram. You can kind of look for yourself. Basically, if it's ripe, it's got a brown stem, a yellow spot, a hollow sound when you thump on it.
Okay.
And it's heavy in weight, so it has some density.
Oh, look at that one. Has got a good spot. Now, sometimes you would look at that and think
I would think that's not good.
Right.
If it's picked too early, it has a green stem, a white spot, not like this yellow spot.
Yeah.
It has a dull sound, and it's lighter in weight.
Okay.
So sort of similar to what the blueberries, the lighter ones, the ones that I feel like maybe more filled with air, float to the top.
This is really helpful stuff, because when you go to the grocery store, you want to get the one that's good.
Yeah. I know. I see people like thumping on watermelons, and I'm like, do they even really know what they're doing?
You feel like they're just drummers?
I think they're just like trying to act cool. But I think there is something to this.
Okay, well, I want to show you a hack that I discovered online a few years ago, and then I've been doing it ever since. Now, I'm going to use this one because this one looks ripe. I don't know what's happening.
Well, according to what we just talked about, this is supposedly the riper of the two.
So, all right, I can't stand cutting watermelon because it's just annoying. Like slicing all the rind off.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, oh, sorry, I just can't. It's just so much work. And then I'm trying to get all of it, and it's such a pain. So when I saw this hack online a few years ago, it totally changed the way I do watermelon. Are you ready?
Yeah, this is kind of bugging me. So
How dull do we think this knife is? So.
All right, so it's fine. This is not a knife from home.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you have it sort of oblong. You have it like end to end.
Yep, end to end. Okay, so you're gonna cut it. It's just gonna take me can we get some music about how long this is gonna take? I mean, this is
Watch your thumb.
I am watching my thumb. This is so dull, but we're gonna make it work. Okay. So, ooh, wow, that looks good.
Oh.
That looks really good. Okay, now take that and maybe let's set that there. Is that okay?
Yeah,
so I can
that's
have a little bit of space. Now, normally, what you're doing is you're like hacking away at all of this rind.
Correct.
So here's what I learned, and it has made cutting watermelon so fun. So you go like this. Okay, you
face
following
down.
me?
Yep, face down, and you're just making obviously like long cuts.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to do a little play-by-play here. If not, then we all collectively just watch you slice watermelon.
Or slice my finger, depending on how things go. Okay, so then you turn and do this. Do you guys do this? People at home are like, yes, I knew this. And if you didn't, this is an exciting day for you, because you're going to just love this. And then this is how I do watermelon. Then when I serve it to my kids, because then I just put the whole thing on a plate and bring the whole plate outside, and then everybody eats it. Okay, so
this will be like the final cut right here.
This is going to be the final cut, and then.
And now you're done.
Now I'm done.
Or do you have another cut?
No, this is it. And then when you're going to eat the watermelon, you go like this. Ready? Boom, boom.
Oh.
And boom.
So you will transfer it just like this onto the serving platter.
Oh, that's a good watermelon.
So you leave it just like that. That's how you would display it?
I display it like this, and I put it right on the plate, and then everybody just to see how satisfying this is. Look at it. And it's like a little spear, and it's got a little handle.
I love watermelon.
Isn't that smart?
That's very smart.
Did you guys know about this? Jane, did you know that kind? You guys knew how to do this? No? Nobody did? Oh.
We have, like, around the room, it's like 50-50. A couple yeses, a couple no. Never seen that before. Now, out of curiosity's sake, this is supposedly the bad watermelon.
You think it's bad? Oh,
well, the
according to our chart.
According to the chart.
Yeah.
According to the graph, this is the one that was not ripe.
Okay. So you want to do a comparison?
Now, it does look like a light pink compared to this one.
Maybe.
So.
You're gonna test it?
Well, I'm gonna test it. I'm not gonna do your full whole thing, but why don't we just take a slice? Take a little.
You could do it that way.
There you go.
Okay, here.
All right, here. No, I'll give you this one.
That's okay. I like this little piece.
Yeah.
That is not as sweet. That is not in any way as sweet.
Less flavor. This one has more of an actual watermelon flavor. Now, this is good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's juicy, and it's I like that.
Not as flavorful though.
And if that's the only option I have, I'd be that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you have two options, I would definitely go towards this one.
Look at that, you guys. Turns out the internet isn't just full of junk. It's kind of full of useless, useful, and useless
You're
stuff.
welcome.
All right. There you go.
Thanks, Mikey. Good stuff.
All right, listen, coming up next.
All right. Do you have a grad party?
Yeah.
Or do you have some other gathering coming up? I don't know. There's a lot of grad parties coming up. We're elevating your menu with recipes suitable for a crowd. Ooh, be a crowd, please.
I'll show this again in another 5 years.
Yeah, let's do that.
Twin Cities Live's Host Chat is presented by Schuler Shoes, where happy feet means happy life. Step in today.